Ah, jeez. Oh, jeez. Can you guys hear me? Is my mic muted? No, it is not. Hello, everybody. Ciao. So, it's a little bit of an unexpected day. I did not mean to stream today. In fact, I thought if we were gonna stream tonight, it was just gonna be something like a relaxing little game. We're not starting the thumbnail that you guys saw posted to Twitter, a little preview. We're not starting that game till like probably next week or this weekend. It all depends on how Cheeky's schedule looks. But audio good music is a tad higher than you. Okay. You know what? That's going down a little bit. Let's go down. How the heck? Okay, so we gotta change this obviously, because we're not making chocolate truffles today. Mini cheesy cakes. We're making cheesecake. We're making cheesecake. Cause Cheeky just got an unexpected request. There's gonna be something that requires a dessert tomorrow, a big barbecue. So I gotta whip out everything. Oh, Cheeky's so sleepy. I meant to take a nap, but I wasn't able to. I actually haven't been taking naps for like 4 days now, and it's kind of weighing on me. I know I said in my tweet that I wasn't as sleepy, but that doesn't mean I can go without too much sleep, you know? I still do require a little bit of sleep. Anywho, ciao, my name is Ciccino Katterina. I am the meerkat of VNU Entertainment, and I am also the treasurer of the AAA Club Generation 5. Yes. For those of you who are new, welcome in. I am Ciccino. I make weird tweets, and I also do... Are my streams comfy? They're comfy chaotic, because I sometimes say things out of nowhere, but... if you are new, welcome. You can meet the other mercenaries, say hi, and please enjoy your stay here. I promise everyone's so sweet, me included. I am the funniest, best, amazingest meerkat that you'll ever meet. I have the best personality ever. I am the sweetest thing in the whole wide world. I never do anything wrong. I am wholesome to a T, and I am super polite, and I'm the perfect girl. What can I say more than that? I am the perfect girl. I am the perfect girl. Yes. But aside from that, if you are a regular here, welcome. It's great to have you back. Welcome. I pat you on your little head. I pat you on your little missionary head. You guys have probably little fluffy heads. You know what I was thinking about making you guys before? I was thinking about making you guys like little puff balls. Like, you know they're called pom-poms. Like, not just because my favorite Sanrio character is Pom-Pom Purin, but because pom-poms are super squishy. And I think like you guys, meerkats look like a big old pom-pom, and they got two pom-poms on the side of their heads as the ears. You guys are like pom-poms. And then you guys wouldn't have to have had a body. You would have just been like a head, 2 ears, and then a little tail wiggling in the back. I think that would have been funny. That would have been funny. Hi Lottie, how are ya? Welcome in, hi! And then obviously hello to you too, Gabriel. I realized I did not greet you officially, but I considered our little pre-chat a little like hello. And then also I respond to a lot of you guys on Twitter, so that is also kind of like my feeling of like, oh, I greeted the mercenaries today. So I kind of goofed. Guys, I gotta admit something to you, I kind of goofed up. I only defrosted 1 block of cream cheese. Hi Springtrap114. LOT bread cut. Oh. Wow. Interesting parentheses. I don't know how to read the last word. It's great to see you back. Welcome in. Please get along with the other missionaries. Pat. Hey, about to say you were a light theme user. No. Well, the thing is, I usually don't care about which theme I'm using, but due to peer pressure, I stick with dark theme. Like, Rowa and I were just chatting together. Usually, I don't care what my default theme is. Very nice. Springtrap 114, lot bread cult. I'll say it like that then. But yeah, usually I just stick with whatever is the default and I just run with it. Cause I don't care. I genuinely do not care. Even though my eyes are like going. Jake is gonna have to get glasses soon. But Rowa and I went to a breakfast place, so you guys get a little sneaky peeky, but Rowa does come around my area here and there. To which I took her to a nice breakfast spot. It was like this I do think it was like a French Hawaiian cuisine breakfast place that's only open on like the weekends. And so we were sitting down and we were kind of just yapping it up. We were talking about the cute girl stuff, and we got our food. She introduced me to the Monte Cristo, by the way. I was unaware that was not just a piece of literature. I found out that it was a sandwich. It was a cheesy sandwich that you dip in jam with the ham, or sorry, was it ham or turkey inside? I don't know. But Rowa Arctos introduced me, she let me have a little piece of her sandwich, and oh my god, I fell in love. I was so happy. I had the French toast because I was feeling like a sugar, I had a sweet tooth that day. And then I opened up Twitter because I wanted to show her a funny post. But Rowa noticed that my Twitter was light mode, but my Discord was dark mode. And she was like, what the hell? Why are you using two different modes? Because then she was about to get on my case for using light mode Twitter. She was about to make fun of me to hell and back. And then I'm like, oh, it was just, the default theme that it came with. Yeah, I don't really question it. To which she was like, light mode users are cringe. And to which I could not stand by that statement. I am not cringe. If anything, I am based. I am based, I am red-pilled, I am the truth, I am the prophet, everything I do is gospel. So, rightfully so, I changed everything to light mode. sorry. No, I didn't change everything to light mode. I actually went dark mode because I'm like, fine. I given. And then to which I just started using dark mode on everything and just having it like embedded in my brain. Alright, you gotta like choose dark mode every time you download something. This was like what, back in fucking yeah, this was like a month after I think we had Gen 5 off collab. Cause then I was I was watching my pa's house for a little bit. House sitting. Peer pressure from friends making bad life choices. Light mode. Yeah, I mean, in all technicality, I guess I did use it prior, but I changed it all to dark mode. I'm reformed? Is that the word to use? Probably. Also, hi J. Oliver, I see you popped in. Pat. Welcome in. I want to start being able to say people's users whenever they pop into stream more often. Because, I notice meerkats popping in and out of the burrow occasionally. It'll pressure you guys to stay. Yeah, my psychological damage, I gotta keep up those, that mental manipulation. But anywhoosies, I hope you guys are having a good day. It is like reaching the afternoon hours for you PST people and the night hours for you EST folks. How has your day been? Because we still have to wait, unfortunately, for the other block of cream cheese to defrost. Thank you, Ciccino, for saying my whole name, because I didn't notice that it wasn't cult after I shortened my form leader of the bread cult. That is a-okay. I'm happy we could discover that together. I just wanted to tell you, I drew you Now, where might this image be? I have not been as active as I should have been in the Discord lately. Is it in there? I will look. Twitter. Alright. Let's look at this. Let's live react, boys. I'm still trying to find a good time to schedule when we can all actually like go over the collection of stuff. So the thing is, Papa has not shown me the box because he knows I'm very excited about this. And he knows I'm also very impatient. He knows I'm extremely impatient. Like before, like if you put a present in front of me, my hands, they like start to tingle. I'm like, I'm gonna open that present. And I have been waiting because Pa got the package in the mail. And so I'm trying to find a good day to where I can open it on stream. Yeah, and Papa is really nice. He's been trying to get me into some new video games. The reason I am actually going to play Gears next week, I don't care about spoilers at this point, you guys could know, is because I used to watch him play that as a child. I used to watch him play Gears, which I am very excited to try because I always thought I could do better. That's a really crappy statement to say, but... You guys, is it? Am I looking at the right one? Hang on, I'm gonna repost something, and you're going to tell me. You're gonna tell me if it's the right one that I'm looking at. Because, you know, I want to thank everybody who for the fan art I'm seeing. I don't check my fan art tag too much, but gosh, oh my gosh, oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Hang on. Did you get the notif? That way I can thank you properly and I can blast it on my stream. That way I can show everybody. That's so cute. Because I see a bald cheeky. Oh, sweet Jesus, this is so beautiful, Lottie. I love it. Oh my gosh. You're kidding. Hang on. I gotta save this. I gotta save this. We'll name it. I'm putting it in my fan art folder because I save all your guys' fan art. I hope you know. And I'm gonna blast this shit. 5 fucking cheekies. 5 goddamn cheekies. Holy crap. Hang on. Guys, look at this. Oh, that's so cute. I'm a really big fan of Dune, so I'm really happy to see everything. I haven't read the books. We have to watch Dune Part 2. We have to now. In honor of this fan art, we gotta schedule a Dune 2 watch along. Fuck it, I'm not even making it a member stream. It's gonna be like, get the fuck in here, mercenaries. We're gonna watch it together. This is beautiful. Oh my gosh. Can I make an outfit of this shit? Can I make an outfit? Fucking the Harkonnen. Oh my gosh. This is great. Thank you so much, Lottie. You know, I always feel this way whenever I see fan art. I hope you guys know that like my papa gets like the worst of it when I'm yapping. Now that he knows I'm a VTuber and this is what I do as a hobby, then he always gets me like wrangling him whenever I get like a piece of fan art or like whenever you guys do something cool. And then I'm like, Dad, look what they did! Cheeky Harkarina. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Well, you lifted up my spirits because I felt pretty bad because I'm like, oh, I hope they're alright with a little bit of a Zatsu before we start. I was a little nervous. I was like, oh, are they gonna be alright with the Zatsu? But gosh, this lifted up my spirits so much. Goodness. I'm gonna give you a fat, juicy comment afterwards. Alright. But... okay, I'm calming down. I'm sorry, I'm calming down. Okay, let's go check out the cheese blocks. Gosh, I love the mercenaries. Matcha is asleep in the other room, so Matcha won't be joining us today. I don't think. I need to let him sleep a bit. Oh Jesus, that's nowhere close to done. Oh shoot. Well, how much do we actually need? How big of a portion of cheesecakes are we making? We could probably just make a half portion today. I don't see a problem with that. Yeah, Matcha's a very cute puppy today. Unfortunately, he's a little mad at me because I took him out for a late walk because I had to go pick up some extra stuff. I had forgotten muffin cups. The little paper muffin cups. Because for miniature cheesecakes, when you put them in the pan, then you gotta use the muffin cups. That way you're able to scoop them out. Otherwise, you're gonna make a big old mess, and they're also gonna be hard, and they're gonna crumble all over the place. By the way, everybody, do you guys have your ingredients? If you guys are joining me, it is perfectly fine. If not, you can just listen to us yap together. You know, like we're all yapping together. I'm gonna be bringing my phone into the kitchen, and we're all gonna be like, yeah, having a good time. We're gonna be cooking it up. We're gonna be whipping it up in the kitchen. As a matter of fact, yes I do. You're joining me. That makes me like super happy. That's my main goal, to get you guys to join me. This can be like a cooking class. And as soon as I figure out what to do... I was about to spoil a big event. Staff already gave me permission to talk about it. But the thing is, not all the assets are ready. Because staff is still having to deliver one more thing before I create any sort of like announcement. But please be prepared. There's something that's gonna be releasing soon. Oh, one of my shitty ass edited trailers. One of my stupid trailers. This is going to be technically, I guess, a cheeky event, but it's not gonna be like a social event, I guess. This is not related to the birthday in October. This is probably gonna be a little sooner, depending on when I get the assets. But we'll see. This is going to be more of like a little surprise event in between what we're doing. Something, a sweet little treat for the mercenaries. Honestly, I would even say... Sorry, I'm trying to like navigate here. I need to grab my wire. I can grab this. Because I have to bring my face tracker into the kitchen, which is right next door. I'm going to be moving and separating my room and my desktop space, by the way. Happy early birthday, October 3rd, gorgeous girl, precious princess, cheeky household. Oh my goodness, it's not even October yet, Gabriel, what the heck? That's very sweet of you, and I also believe in happy early birthdays, but just not for me though. Because I get super like flustered and everybody's like, oh, you don't gotta say that. Do you guys make a big like a big thing for your birthdays every year? I know I don't. I haven't really celebrated my birthday much since I moved out of Papa's place. Like, I know Papa would always do like this habit of dragging me to like a really nice restaurant. He'd be like, Cheeky, you gotta eat and celebrate. To which I was really grouchy about it back then. but now I kind of get where he was coming from. He was trying to say that, you know, like, you can just enjoy your birthday. It is what you make of it, you know? Your birthday doesn't have to be, like, you know, how to put it, dull, I would say? That you can make it special. Even if, like, it's not exactly the way you want it, your birthday is what you make of it. You know? You can celebrate yourself. It's not selfish to celebrate yourself. Is my thumbnail updated? Why isn't my thumbnail updated? Hang on, I'm upset. Hang on, I'm upset. Did you guys see my... Why isn't my thumbnail updated? That's very stinky. It's not updated. Oh, that's very stinky. There we go. Now it should be updated. Wow. Isn't that great, mercenaries? Alright. Well, I'm relying on you guys to let me know if the kitchen is burning down. Just listen for like crackle pops into my microphone, because I know I'm not gonna hear them. So, I hope that you guys listened to my instructions very carefully, because we have specific ingredients here. Relying on us, Cheeky? Of course, I trust the mercenaries. I trust the mercenaries to let me know if the house is gonna burn down, you know? It's okay. Alright, so I am getting the biscoffs. Yeah, for this recipe, I am just gonna... Forget it, I'm using Biscoff cookies. I don't believe in graham crackers anymore. Forget graham crackers. Ever since I discovered Biscoff cookies. Graham crackers? They don't exist. What the hell are graham crackers? Not real, that's what they are. Alright, let me pull up my personal recipe, because this is probably not what you're going to find online. I would have to write it out by scratch. This is a recipe I worked on as a child, where you use a little bit of sour cream, use butter, biscuits, use blocks of cream cheese, you use a little bit of lemon. So what you're gonna have here is probably a cheesecake that's more on the tangier side. Necessarily a cheesecake that is, how to put it, I feel like that also makes it taste. I know that's a little insulting, and I don't want to say that too much. I'm just saying, if you have heavy whipping cream as well, maybe you can do that, but it's all optional. Don't feel pressured. I even have gosh, I have really cute ones. I am going to bake, or sorry, not bake. I'm going to set the cheesecakes in these little muffin cups, and then I'm gonna double layer them, because you know what you can do? You can take the outer layer, and then you can scribble like little doodles on them for people. It's dumb, but I love it. I don't like when people tell me like, oh, that's, you know, you can't have fun and whimsy, they need to be elegant looking. Wrong. I want to write cute little messages on my muffin cups to people. I also draw little doggies on them, you know? I think it's cute, and then I'll post them online. I can write a secret fortune on each muffin cup. How about that? You can write fortunes on them. Gosh, okay. I have like everything out except for like what I need the most, which is a mixing bowl. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. I have a whisk now. Before I had like a really old whisk, but I got a new one. It's rubber. It's easier to clean. Much easier to clean, because the old one I had was kind of like, here, you can hear it. The old one I had was like very wiry and very like difficult to get inside of, because the wires did not bend easy. It was like a, oh yeah, we're gonna make it tough for you. But these are like, okay, you can move each portion of the whisking aside, but I'm gonna give you guys my honest review on this whisk. It's rubber. It is rubber. So what you guys do today? Yesterday was Labor Day. I heard some of you worked. Why'd you do that? Why the hell did you work? I'm not saying I'm innocent either. I honestly worked a little bit too. I am guilty of being a workaholic. It does suck. Oh, well, to start off, mercenaries, as well. Your audio is cutting in and out a bit. That's okay, that's okay. I actually know what's wrong. One second. My audio is gonna go quiet for a minute. It's because one of my USBs isn't working correctly. Alright. I should be reconnected now. Let's see, let me just make sure everything's good. Alright, I think we are good to go. My beautiful ladies and gents, we are ready to start the baking process. How goes the cooking, Cheeky? Hi, Akiyama. It's definitely going. We're starting on step 1. Today, mostly buying groceries, drawing, and sleeping. I feel that. Oh, drawing and snoozing. Oh, the life. I do enjoy drawing, I won't lie. But eventually it gets a little exhausting when you're just focusing on a computer screen. By the way, I'm grabbing a Ziploc, which you guys can grab this, or you can grab some parchment. Like, you can wrap up some of your Biscoffs or your graham crackers inside, and then you just crush it. I presume you guys have Ziplocs at home, but if not, then you are able to honestly just use any sanitized bag. I don't think it's anything to really be picky about. You can even use like a cleaned out, like the silly thin vegetable bags that you get from the grocery store, as long as it's not damp, because you don't want your crackers being damp. Sorry, I'm just opening my Biscoffs. Gosh, I really wish I could hand cam. I wish I was confident enough to hand cam stream. That way I can bake with you guys. But oh my goodness, you guys would see like my long ass sleeves on this hoodie. And you guys would be like, oh gosh, these smell so good. Oh, mercenaries, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna eat a cookie. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna eat the cookie. Hang on. Yeah, I think a hand cam stream would be nice. I'm just unfortunately a little camera shy when it comes to actually like doing IRL stuff, since I do like to separate myself from Ciccino, the character. But maybe in good time, because I do want to have like a little bit more immersion with commencing the baking. So let's do this. I would say let's start with, you know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Alright, I'm putting like 14 Biscoffs in the bag right now. I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. No. Wrong! Let's add even more. I'm adding 5. Let's go for 20. Let's go for 20. 20 Biscoff cookies in the bag. No hand cam needed. Cheeky is a good enough miracle plate for everybody. Aww. Well, you're very sweet, aren't you? I appreciate you guys being accepting of my boundaries. As much as I do talk about my papa and matcha, and I do like integrating a little bit of my life, I see it as more of like a Zatsu buff, since that's what I'm most comfortable talking about with. I found that it's a nice buffer to talk about my family and my pets, because they mean a lot to me and they get me hyped. Cheeky hand cam and her hands look like Agent 47 gloved up and suited up. Hell yeah. You see me with a hand cam and then I just got a Rolex on. This is one of those days where I wish I had like something to pound these crackers with. I wish I had a mallet. I technically do have a hammer in the pantry, but I'm not gonna use that on the counters. I would get complaints. I don't really have a little smasher, do I? This is just something we could do ourselves, honestly. I could grab a spatula and just go ham. Yeah, I'd say I can just go ham. Sorry, it probably is gonna sound loud as fuck. Hey, let me just use my hands. I can just crush these. What am I doing? Chicky strong. Chicky strong. Just like bam, 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 bam. Ugh, neighbors love me. I know they hate to see Ciccino Katterina come in with the crackers in hand. This is like ASMR, but the bad kind. ASMR, except I'm beating you to death. Well, let's see. Speaking of, yeah, Cheeky did mention like singing. We trying to get that rabbit hole cover out. Don't worry, I haven't forgot about that game. I am so cautious about how I sing that shit though, because I'm doing like both the Japanese version, like the Ramaji, and the English version to find out which sounds better. I am so nervous that someone is gonna hear me when I'm singing that buck-ass English version. Yeah, but for those of you who are following along, just keep crushing those graham crackers. It takes me a while because I don't have big hand strength. Cheeky does not have strong hands. My wrist is technically still recovering. So now I'm kind of just going to use the handle of my spatula to help break it down a little more, but then you don't want it too fine. You want it like a nice crumble. Think of like a berry crumb cake. You want the consistency of the crumbs you'd find on top. You want it to look like, oh, you know, it'd go down to the point of where I don't have to like chew through it too hard in order to make progress with swallowing. It doesn't require a lot of chewing. If that makes sense. Wow. I thought you were playing a game, just got here. Hi Cheeky, how are you? That game is not going to be today. We are going to schedule that for next week. But I just posted a preview of the thumbnail I'm working on for next week because I'm trying to get the ball rolling, but Cheeky's also been a little bit occupied. There's been a lot of event planning going on. I have a lot of things happening at the end of the year that have to relate to the channel, so got my hands tied a bit. Ugh, okay, let's see. I'm gonna start crushing individualistic pieces. This is taking, oh my goodness, gracious. Ugh. Cheeky Balatro stream coming up. Yeah, just Balatro. You know what? That's what I should have on the stream. I should just have like the ADHD stims surrounding everything. Like every corner of the stream. You see like Subway Surfers on one corner. You see Balatro speedrun on the other, like an endless run. You see freaking Minecraft parkour bottom left corner. And then you see a, you know what, for the hell of it, let's just say you get, the Rhythm Blade game. I Beat Saber, is that what it's fucking called? Yeah, we get that one on the bottom right. I miss Balatro. I have it on my phone now, so I've kind of just been playing on my phone. Goodness gracious, this is like tough to break up. Wow. Hand cam where your hands are chroma keyed out for a bunch of ADHD brain rot. Yeah, it's just me like playing with slime and I'm playing with fidget toys and rating them, and then you see like a Labubu dangling from the camera at all times. I have the one and only 24 karat Labubu. Oh my gosh, I can't get that shit out of my head. I fucking hate capitalism. The hell is... what is so great about a Labubu? it's not even the fact that they're ugly, they're just useless. And I mean that. They are useless. They are pieces of crap. I hate them. Oh my gosh. Don't spend your money on them. I wouldn't be as mad if they weren't going for like $80 a pop. But they are. So I get to criticize them as much as I want. They look so bad. That's not worth $80. You should be saving for a mortgage. My pa would be so upset with me if I brought one of those things home. This anger is actually helping me crush the cookies a lot faster. Because I genuinely hate targeted advertising. I hate trends. I hate mainstream stuff that's frankly useless. I hate what do you call it? What are they called? Fads. I hate like people who hop on the trendy stuff and then they drop it the next day, like those freaking Stanley cups. Oh my goodness, I hate those. Remind me of silly things that went out of style really freaking fast, and that'll get me to crush things. Oh no, not the camera. Cheeky hate cooking. Hate cooking, hate cooking, capitalism, I mean, I'm a treasurer, what do you expect? Obviously, I hate things that mean wasting money. Tomomi already spends enough money in this freaking club. All our funds down the drain. In the red, more than you think. I am doing my best as a treasurer to save on money. I think I'm doing a rather good job. Let's see. Goodness. Oh, don't drop that, don't drop that. No, sir. Okay. Alright, now I can do that. Tuck that in. Take that water out. I think the cookies are crushed enough. Alright, listeners. Bob Ross paints is calm. Gordon Ramsay cooks and is angry. Now Cheeky cooks and is angry. Does cooking just bring out people's rage? Yes. 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 Cooking was made for people with anger issues because it makes us more angry. Well, cooking actually calms me down. It helps me regulate my anger. Does that make sense? Like, I could probably play Jump King right now and I would have regulated anger. Because I don't think I was doing a very good job at being very demure on that stream. I think I was being a little bit too, like, alright, this is it, gang. This is truly it. This time I'm really gonna do it. That was the vibe I was getting from that VOD. But you know what? It's a learning experience. It's a memento. Staff has noted that. Comment down. Jesus. Staff watching. With their notepad like, interesting. Sorry, I really just like playing with this. This is like a stress toy right now. Yeah, great, you won. Don't you remember? Of course I did. We are delusional. We are delusional on this channel, aren't we? If Gordon Ramsay picked up a paintbrush, he would start speaking in an ASMR volume. Probably. I think Gordon Ramsay is genuinely just like really good at acting angry. I think he's creative with his insults. Sometimes it takes a special person to know how to come up with creative insults on the fly, which... that's pretty freaking impressive. Alright. Alright, mercenaries. So our next thing is... I can't use those. All of my measuring cups are plastic. You don't want to burn the house down, do we? I'm gonna use a bowl. Good thing I didn't make that mistake. Otherwise, it would have smelled a little bit of singed plastic. Special shout out Matcha on the guitar. I wish. Matcha on the guitar. That would be beautiful. Cheeky knows how to play guitar, but not very good. I don't know how to play any of the stuff that I would usually listen to on instruments, but I do know how to play bass very slowly. Very slowly. Like, I play bass for your slow songs, like mostly blues. country blues. Do I know how to play electric bass? No, I do not. I can only play like bass guitar when it comes down to like, you know, slow karaoke songs. So in all technicality, technically my son has my genes as well. I guess he knows how to play the guitar. Yes. Guitar is fun. It is fun. It is definitely a learning experience. And as first learning, my fingers were a little raw, my fingertips. Until I learned that you use a freaking pick. But good stuff. Alright, let's see. So I need to use 3.5 tablespoons. How much is this? Huh. That's 1.5 cups. 1.25 cups. Let's measure this shit together. Nothing's impossible, mere scenarios. Nothing's impossible. I need to measure this, but you're going to want to melt some butter. So since I use technically like 1.5, let me just see the firm number. That way I can give you the right measurements. I realize I haven't been doing that, have I? Yeah, I used 1 cup. I used exactly 1 cup. Excellent. Okay, that's excellent. Let me just break down these bigger pieces really quick. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to melt 3.5 tablespoons of butter. Goodness. I gotta break down these big chunks. Big chunks, big chunks. Goodness, I left in a lot of big chunks. I really goofed on this. Cheeky just needs a mallet. Maybe I should break out that hammer. Who cares what the neighbors think? They're like, what that girl doing in there? Okay, 3.5 tablespoons of butter, melted butter coming right up. You're gonna want to melt that in a microwave safe bowl or your glass measuring cups because those are always good. Or if you're crazy, then you can do it on stovetop, but I don't know why you would. 1, 2, 3.5, right there. Cut. Got it. And this is like a foolproof cheesecake recipe. If it doesn't work out, then, you know, you can like scream at me. You have the ability to scream at Cheeky after. But these mini cheesecakes are guaranteed to be very delicious. I'm gonna try my best to have exact measurements, but the thing is, I've made this so many times that the thing is sometimes I just eyeball things. Which is not good. Don't do that. So it may cut out a little bit the microwave on. Hang on, let's go over here while we wait for the butter to melt. Can we have an update on Papa and his gal pal? Well, she brought us tamales, and then she brought us Indio Viejo, which is a Nicaraguense dish with some background history. In Nicaragua, in Nicaragua, during the colonial periods, the Spaniards would want to take all of our foods, the Nicaraguense food. So they would often go to our doorstep and be like, hey, give us your food. And then we would have to be forced to feed the soldiers, otherwise we would get in trouble. However, they soon started creating dishes. Indio Viejo means Indian scalp when translated to English. So they started stating that the dish was actually created from Indian scalps, which it was in fact not. It was purely made out of beef and vegetables, and it was laid over rice. But it helped the people avoid getting their food taken. Sorry, one more second, so I gotta start the microwave again. But now you know a little bit of my country's history. Isn't that nice? The other dishes well yeah, we had we didn't just have any tamales either. Sorry, I had to be away from them. I'm just waiting for the microwave to be finished. We didn't have just any tamales either. We had naka tamales, which they are very big tamales, and they take a lot of effort and a lot of time to make. They are made with lots of love. Goodness. Very delicious. Would recommend. I hope you guys get to try it someday. They're you can probably find some in the areas, but usually they're homemade. Hard to find in a lot of restaurants, specifically naka tamales, unless you're in a more Latin infused area. Did you turn off the microwave beeps by holding number 2 till it beep beeps? Sorry, I can't turn off the beeps. I have to know when the microwave is finished. Homemade is always good. Oh yeah, you put a lot of fucking arm work into making those fucking tamales. Holy moly. Like, she was telling me that she has to like wait like 2 days, 2 to 3 days of recovery because of just how much work they take to make. But I think it's beautiful, and I'm gonna learn from her. Cause she does make those as her job. She sells those from home. And they're so popular around the area that she just makes a full-on living from making traditional Nicaraguan dishes, which I think is very cool. Alright, my butter is fully melted. It's nice and hot too. Oh, it's making a nice smell. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's the best smell. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I goofed, mercenaries. Set your oven to preheat to 325 degrees. I'm so sorry. I forgot. You can use a toaster oven or you can use your conventional oven, but, you know. I'm so sorry, mercenaries. I forgot to tell you to preheat the oven. I'm such a goof. One day I'll try tamales when I'm up there. Yes. Always try. Oh yeah, we still got some work to do, so it's not too bad, but also I feel bad for, you know, being a bad teacher. Goodness gracious. Well, what you're gonna want to do after, because you have to bake your crust now, which is the only way you're gonna get like a nice even consistency, unfortunately. Because the thing is, looks like we're gonna have to prolong the stream a little more until the oven preheats. How rough. Yeah, you're gonna want to bake your crust a little separately. So maybe I should just start putting my little muffin tops in. Yeah, you're gonna want to grab your muffin pan, because that's what I'm using currently, but you can use just your muffin cups, if they're the sturdy kind. Though I do like using my little muffin pan. Feels so fancy. And also taking them out at once saves time. Alright, grab my knife. I'll break open this new pack. Don't you love opening a fresh pack of muffin cups? I know I do. Make sure not to cut yourself as well. Remember, knives are sharp. There we go. Okay. Gotta just set these down. Yes! Progress, mercenaries, progress! So, you can choose to put like a single cup. I have the really thin ones, so. Ciao, thanks for donating to charity. Oh shit, I forgot I had that as my dono sound. Who did it? Which one of you meerkats did it? Chef? Who put their name as chef? Hang on. Hang on, let me thank you properly. Don't. I gotta read this better. Charity. Chef Cousteau, thank you for $6.90. Nice. Excellent. Thank you so much for donating. Like if you're a Tipo, it's gonna be used to buy more ingredients because you know what? We're not done yet. We're going to vote on the next dessert, and I know I haven't necessarily been like pretty consistent with choosing what we're gonna make next because I did say I'm like, oh yeah, chicken piccata, and then chicken piccata never happened. Oh shit! Shit! Oh my gosh, there was like oven grease in here. Ah! Needs to self-clean. Sorry, mercenaries, 1 second. Sorry, mercenaries. This is a bit like, So, I need to clean the oven. I guess there was unexpected situations. I think there was like a grease spill in there from what was last in there. And what happens when you have oil on the bottom of the oven? Well, obviously, it starts getting a little crazy. Like, obviously it starts heating up. Oh my gosh. So, we literally almost just, you know, set off the alarm. So that's beautiful. 1 second. What? House fires, house fires. No, I actually didn't mean for this to happen, genuinely. The thumbnail was a manifestation. Whatever happens next. Ooh. Oh, indeed. Okay, let's see. How's it looking in there? Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, yeah, we got a lot to clean. Oh, my gosh. It's an accumulation of grease at the bottom. Holy crap. Uh-oh. Alright, no house fires here. Oh, gosh. Okay. Alright. Alright, mercenaries. We're going on a quick BRB. Chicken needs to clean this. I had no idea that was all at the bottom. I wonder what happened. Alright. BRB. And we will return shortly. gentlemen, we did it. Alright, so what happened was, yeah, I just went in there. I waited for the oven to be safe enough to open without necessarily causing little issues with Ciccino's lungs. In fact, I'm probably just gonna have this oven fan running for a little bit on low, just to clear out the rest, because it does smell a little bit like, oh yeah, that's, you know that shit was burning. However, there was a small grease pile, because I guess what happened was there was meatballs that were cooked in here prior, and it wasn't cleaned up. It was just like a small little pocket of grease at the bottom. I'm like, that's perfectly fine. However, what happens when you cook oil in the oven? Oh yeah, that shit, it starts smoking. But it's all fixed now, so we're back to it. Oh good, it's Friday now in the stream. Were the meatballs good? They were indeed. Now I'm just kind of laying out. We're just gonna move on like nothing happened. I'm just gonna lay down my muffin cups because I'm putting 2 each because these are rather thin. Right where we left off, and I'm reheating the oven up. I'm back to 325 because there shouldn't be any more grease. However, if there is, I'm turning that on high. I don't trust it. Mercenaries, I do not trust it. I repeat, I do not trust it. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. Alright, sorry, you're just gonna hear the background. You're just gonna be stuck with the background. Unfortunately, maybe it is a good idea to clean it. Maybe it is a good idea to clean it out like that. Whatever. I'm just gonna continue laying out my muffin trays like nothing happened. Hi, Vito34. How you doing? I hope you're having a swell day. Let's see. I'm almost thoroughly through with this. Sorry, it's starting to smoke again! Anger, anger, anger. Cheeky anger. What the heck? Why is it smoking so much? There's nothing in there that is worthy of, like, you know, burning other than a little bit of grease left. I don't get it. Ugh. Grand. Well, this is kind of gonna suck booty hole. Do we just not make any crust? Aw. Sorry, mercenaries. I think I'm gonna have to thoroughly clean this out in order to make cheesecakes. This does stink. What? Ugh. This does stink a lot. Damn. Alright, alright. It's just trial and error. No! But I don't like trial and error. I like being good at something immediately. Let's see. How bad is it? It's bad in there. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Grand. I didn't clean it out good enough. I'm sorry, mercenaries. I think unfortunately I'm gonna have to deal with this, but maybe next time we can make cheesecakes. I apologize. We'll have to do the rest of this off stream. Because, you know, I don't want to leave you guys hanging. And also, I have to make sure that the fire alarm doesn't go off. Because that would kind of stink. But I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for being here. I think I'll drop you guys off in a different stream real quick. And then Shiki's gonna go clean the oven. That way we don't actually have a fire. Let's see. I'll drop you off in, let's do Mivi. I will give you guys some Mivi. You guys have a good rest of your day. I will see you guys tomorrow. Cheesecakes will happen someday. I'm so sorry again. I'll drop the recipe in Twitter in case you guys do want to make it. Oh, cheeky sad. Sorry guys.